So I got the burn in done on my new grill, got everything set up on it. It's ready to cook on now. I'm gonna do the first cook with some chicken thighs and then some pork spare ribs. I like to do the spare ribs. I kind of do the 5-3-1 method, but I do a little bit of more of a look at it and see when I need to wrap it and then take them out when I feel like they're getting tender enough and then tighten them back up on the grill. Gonna go with a rub that I make on my own. It's got a little bit of paprika, chili powder, brown sugar, what else? Garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of kosher salt, and of course ground black pepper. Gonna get these ribs all seasoned up and get the grill turned on and get right. So when I season them up, I like to use one of these Misto sprayers. You put your oil in it, your olive oil or whatever it is you like. You pump it up until you feel some pressure, and that way when you spray your oil on, you can do it nice and light. You don't have to worry about wasting a bunch of oil before you get everything kind of ready to go. Hands are clean, I'm all good. So I recycle these old shakers, put my rub in it, and then I season everything up like that. It's gonna be here, nice liberal amount. Make sure everything's covered. Gonna kind of shake the bottle up as you go, otherwise all the heavy stuff gets in spots where it won't come out. Make sure you're nice and even. Some people don't do the backside, which I think is really weird. I do the backside. I've also already taken off the silver skin off the piece of spare rib back here. Just a little bit of oil. Rub in. And just a little bit on the backside. Make sure it sticks. Those are going to be good. Nice and meaty on this end here too. So get those on here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and get the chicken ready now. All right, got those ribs all ready. Gonna do some chicken thighs now. See what we got here. These ones aren't too bad. This big old extra piece that hangs off the backside, sometimes I'll trim it up. Make sure you have a nice clean edge on there. Get rid of that little junky part hanging off. It's just gonna burn if it's on there anyway. This one's got a pretty good hunk on it. Some people wrap it around. I just lay it flat and I wrap it around like that, cut that off. In case you're wondering, this little knife right here, got it in the fishing section at Walmart for like $6 and get a little nice little sharpener for it. And it cuts everything awesome. Trim briskets with it, trim chicken thighs with it, do everything with it. So I'm gonna get all these out, get them all trimmed up, spare you guys watching me do all of them. And what we're gonna go with today is, where's that? This Malcolm's Jam and Jerk seasoning. It's pretty awesome. Went over to this place in town here called Smoke and Fire in Kansas City. And it's like a smoker barbecuer's paradise. They've got everything you can imagine there, from rubs, seasonings to sauces, everything. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. So I'm gonna get these all rubbed down. What I like to do is peel back the fat, little skin layer, put some seasoning underneath there, and then put some on top also. And the ribs are gonna go on first, and these are gonna go on second. But we'll see when we get these things rocking and rolling. I'll show what they look like. Same thing, I like to use the same little sprayer just to get a little bit of oil on them. Peel that skin back, put a little bit in there, get that reset how you like it. A little bit there, a little bit there. I don't like when things are over seasoned. Kind of get it set up so it looks just like that. Probably got 8 more to do. We'll get them on the grill. All right, here it is, Masterbuilt 800. I decided to go with the Masterbuilt 800 in this size over the 1050 or the 560.
just because it seemed like the perfect size for me. Plus, I really thought the cast iron griddle insert was going to come in really handy. Sunday mornings, making breakfast, making, you know, burgers and all kinds of different stuff for the family. I just like it. Also has the same standards as a 1050 with the stainless steel shelf. Already has a shelf on the front also, which is really nice. I'm not going to go through the whole entire thing, how it works. There's 1,000 videos on the 560 and the 1050 out there. As you can see, it's already snowing. It's the day before the Super Bowl here in Kansas City, so I ordered this thing, got it just in time, got it broken in. I'm gonna get my first 2 cooks on it today, and then I'm also gonna cook brisket overnight. So get it started up. You've already seen how all that goes down. You know, got the controller over here, get everything turned on, set how you want it, set the temp. We're gonna get everything rocking today. 250. I've already got charcoal loaded up. I'm using the red oak lump charcoal. There's probably nothing wrong with Kingsford or anything. The other thing that's really cool about this one is from all the other reviews I've seen, the grate on the bottom that holds all the charcoal and everything in place, where it goes through it and gets into the ash bin, it is upgraded where it has a lot more pieces going through it and underneath it. So the really small pieces of like the regular size briquettes won't just fall through it like the other reviews say. So I really like that aspect of it. And I've got some hickory in there, and I've also got some pecan wood in there. So we're gonna get everything rock and rolling at the temperature. This will be a really good test also to see how well it holds temperature when it's this cold out. My old pellet grill did not do very good. I had it for about 4 years, and the thing just wasn't up to par. So went ahead and upgraded to this bad boy. So we'll. All right, so things up to temperature pretty quick. Only took about 10-15 minutes total. Been holding steady, 245, 250. Gonna get these ribs on. Ooh, I can already smell that wood too. Put them right here, middle shelf. Let those go probably about 2 hours at 250. Come back in, check on them, see how we're doing. All right, about an hour and 15-minute mark on these ribs. Been snowing the whole time. It's about 18 degrees. It's pretty damn cold out. I get the smoker set at 250, and it's just rocking between 240 and 250 the whole time. Nothing too crazy, fluctuation-wise. Let's take a peek at these ribs, see how they're turning out. Looking pretty good. Juice coming out of the bone there. That's what you want to see. Tightening up on the corners. So, let's come back in 45 minutes. Color on these is looking real good. Starting to tighten up everywhere. As you can see underneath here, butter, sugar, honey, a little bit of mustard. I'm gonna wrap these up, put them back on for at least an hour. That's good right there, don't move. Wrap these up, put them back on. See what we can do. I'm also gonna put these chicken thighs on. See how they get going too. All at 250 still. They smell so good. Let me know what you guys do, if you actually like sauce in yours when you take them out of the wrap, or if you just kind of go dry with the little bit of wetness you add back to them on this wrap here. I'll probably do half and half. We'll see. All right. Got the ribs back on. Everything's wrapped up there. Chicken thighs, 5 each. Did 5 in the rub I did on the ribs, and 5 with that jerk rub. So let's see how those turn out. So it's been about a half an hour. It's really freaking cold out today. Temperature's holding steady. I'm liking what I'm getting out of this first cook. Check on these chicken thighs. Starting to get a little color on them, looking good. Not overcooked on bottom. Here's the ones with that jerk rub on them. Ooh, the skin's already getting a little bit crispy too. Oh, first little steak. They probably need about another 30 minutes, so at least. But they're looking good. Everything keep rolling. All right, it's getting dark out.
pretty damn cold, but I'm gonna check these real quick. Getting close. I just checked a few temperatures on them. This side over here, I just transferred from this side because those were getting a little bit, it's a little hotter on my right side of the grill. I'm just, like I said, first cook, kind of figuring it out. But these have the rub on them that the ribs have on them, my own rub, and these have that jerk on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of the old Blues Hog barbecue sauce on them. I like it because it's pretty sweet, and the rub has a little spice to it. Not too much though. I don't like a whole lot of sauce, just a little bit. Get those all sauced up. And thinking these ones on the right just need about 15 more minutes. And that'll be timing to pull the ribs out of the foil, see how they're doing, and then put them back on for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna sauce the ribs though. I don't think they need it. They're not gonna need it. But chicken thighs are always just a little better with this Blues Hog. If you've never had that, definitely need to try it out. It's awesome. Alright guys, so here's the jerk chicken. It was on the hotter side of the grill. Like I said, first cook, trying to figure out how things go. Probably do a biscuit test tomorrow, but you can see they turned out really good. Seasoning on it, everything looks good color-wise. I'm gonna try a little bite here, this corner, see what happens. That was so good. See how juicy that is? Went about an hour at 250. See that when chicken's juicy like that, that's cooked good right there, boy. But that seasoning is really good. It's definitely not spicy, so my kids will like it, but I would prefer it a little spicier. The smoke taste in that is way better than the pellet grill I had for the last 4 years. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm not gonna say what it was or bash it or anything, because I made some good stuff on it too, but this is freaking awesome. Great texture, great seasoning, easy to cook. The other ones with the barbecue sauce on it and the ribs will be ready to probably about 10 minutes. And we'll pull those off and we'll check them out. And we'll bite. That's what you want. You don't want it all falling apart, falling off the bone, overcooked. Perfect. All right, try that again. Tell me what you think.
You already know what I think.
I know what you think. I know it's good.
It's so good.
Awesome.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
eat
validation for the day.
I'm gonna eat it all right now.
Layla, why don't you try a bite of that?
This is so good. This is one of the best things we've had in a while.
Brand new grill. That's first
Yeah.
cook too.
It's
So get it,
really
hopefully
good.
get even better.
Yeah.
Huh?
You want me to
Try it.
Try it.
What do you think?
Nom nom.
There we go. Num yum
Just
approved.
go right back in.
Guess we'll eat that whole piece. Big sister's upstairs. We'll get her down here later.
Okay.
All right. So chicken thighs are off. These are the ones that I did with my rub and the Blues Hog barbecue sauce. You never had that? That's freaking awesome. Especially if you have a spicier type rub. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, dude. That's awesome. So just $2.50 for an hour. Skin's definitely crispy enough. If I wasn't cooking ribs, I probably would have cranked the grill up to maybe 400, flipped them over, got the skin even crispier. But you don't even really need to do that. They're perfect. They don't fall apart. They're not chewy. They're not sticky. So I like these a little better than those because, of course, I like Blues Hog. Come try these with that same bite. And these are the ribs. It's crazy how much more smoke you can get out of this grill compared to my pellet grill. Like, there's even smoke on the freaking foil. That's how much more comes off. That's awesome. What do you think?
It just smells and tastes like the American Royal.
That's what you want to hear. Wow. I think we got a little much zoom out on this. So these ribs, you already got huge separation coming off of there. I'm gonna gently flip these over and just throw them back on the grill. Maybe 30 more minutes, they'll be done. So you can already see we got a lot of separation already occurring, so I'm just gonna throw them back on for maybe 15 minutes. Kind of tighten the top up. It's not too bad. They're not like, it's not, the rub's not coming off, but just for a little bit. Right. Pro tip here. Ooh, that's pretty hot still. When you take your ribs off, if you maybe overcooked them just a little bit, you can take the whole grill out, the rack out with it, and bring them in here, and you can take it. Just that. Ooh, it's not too bad. And then just slide them off from there. That way you don't have shit falling everywhere. So they're not overcooked too much. This for my liking, maybe we're gonna find out. The thin end is always a little bit easy to overcook. I'm gonna do that end. There's some juice coming out though. That's pretty good. Not too bad. It's a decent little ring on it. Nothing crazy. Just ribs though. They don't get as much smoke, much time under smoke as, you know, your big pieces of meat, but pretty good. Another one. I think as you go down to the thicker end, they're gonna be pretty damn good. Everything's stuck together still. It's not just falling apart in your hands. Like people are like, oh my God, these ribs just fall off the bone. Well, you want them to fall off a little bit, but you don't want them falling off so easy that, like I said, you're eating a freaking McRib. That's actually pretty damn good. So, little bonus piece here. Easy side item. We just do roasted potatoes, garlic, butter, onions. Kids love it. Simple. But anyway, that's the first cook on the new Masterbuilt 800. So far, so good. I'm gonna do a lot more cooks on it. Got brisket going overnight tonight. I'm gonna kind of show you how I do that. Get it ready for the Chiefs game tomorrow. So that'll be good. But other than that, hope you guys all enjoy what I do and what you guys do. Hope you guys have a good dinner. See ya. All right, girls, tell me what you think. These are our expert taste testers right here. Are they good? Restaurant quality, like you get at maybe, I don't know, Joe's KC, Q39, one of those places here in town. Like I said, they're experts, guys.
It's better than, like, it almost compares to like steakhouse for some reason. I don't know why.
A steakhouse? Well, that's pork, so that means it's really good then. All right, well, I guess they're pretty good. You're crushing it. All right, thank you for your opinion.
Was the reunion tour when I was like,
Well, one of us are not going to go together. You know.
let's see, you were born, so I was
Juicy.